First off, we're going to change some display settings in Houdini just to match it to my preferences and just to make everything nice and clean. So I'm going to close these panes up here just so we have a viewport on the left and we have a network view on the right to maximize our screen real estate. I'm going to go under View, and I'm going to turn off the custom node shapes just so we have the classic rectangle nodes. I'm also going to go under View and go under Display Options and turn off this node ring. This is a new feature to allow some other things, but we don't need that popping up as we're rolling over all the nodes right now. Okay, and so now, over the display, I'm going to hit the D key to get up our display options. And first off, under Background, we're going to make it a dark color scheme. It'll be easier to see everything here for us. And next, we're going to go to the Geometry tab, and under the Sprite Texture limit, I'm going to change that from 128 to 1024. In this first video, we're going to be showing sprite textures, and we want to have enough resolution because we're using sort of a sprite sheet that has multiple sprites within it. Okay, and the last thing is under the Visualizers tab, I'm going to create two new common visualizers so we can visualize different kinds of data throughout this course. I'm going to hit the plus sign, I'm going to make a new marker. I'm going to call it V, label V. The style is going to be a vector trail, and I'm going to have the attribute be V. Okay, so this will allow us to have a vector trail attribute visible for our velocity. Let me close that. Okay, and now I'm going to make one more marker. I'm going to call it up. This is going to be just a vector this time, and I'm going to call it up, the attribute, and the color will be red. Okay, and then we're going to close that. And now I'm going to say save as default. Okay, so that saves everything for us. Now we've just created some custom visualizers to be able to visualize our velocity and up vectors. As we go through the course, we'll be needing to look at that a couple different times. All right, so now we've set up Houdini the way we're going to work in this course. I'm going to switch the camera view here to the render cam. We can see the velocity vectors on right now coming off our object. And next up, we're going to dive into the pre-made base scene. I'm going to give you an overview of what we have going on, and then we'll move on to creating particles from these objects.